If you had a C-section, you probably left the hospital with a tiny, precious little human in your arms, but little to no guidance on how to actually recover. Does that sound familiar? Well, today we're diving into the C-section recovery plan no one gave you, but every mom needs. I'm sharing the biggest mistakes most moms make after a C-section, how to move safely so you don't make recovery harder, and the essential movements that will help with scar healing and core restoration. I love talking about core restoration, so we are definitely going to be talking about that today. Plus, I'll walk you through how to start gentle workouts that actually support your recovery instead of setting you back. We don't want to step backwards. We want to take one step forward. Are you ready? Let's go.
Are you finding it hard to keep up with the demands of motherhood because your energy is always low? Is your weak core holding you back from feeling strong and confident in your postpartum journey? Do you avoid looking in the mirror because you're not happy with what you see? Hey mama, welcome to the Fit Postpartum Mom podcast, where you'll learn how to reclaim your energy, strengthen your body after pregnancy, and finally say goodbye to the postpartum pooch in less time. Hi, I'm Dr. Jena, but you can call me Jena, and I'm a physical therapist, wife, and mom of 4 girls who has cracked the code on how to strengthen your core postpartum in the easiest and safest way possible. I too struggled with my postpartum fitness journey as a new mom, but now I'm stronger than ever, and I'm here to help you do the same without the stress, exhaustion, or struggle. If you're ready to fit fitness into your busy schedule while you navigate your postpartum journey and stay motivated along the way, then you're in the right place. It's all about progress, not perfection, and I'm here to help walk you through that journey to feeling strong, confident, and energized. That energy comes from within, not your coffee. Let's roll out that yoga mat, girl. It's time to do this.
Okay, mama, let's talk real life here. You want to get your core strength back, but you're not getting any rest, and you're just chasing your baby around and cleaning up after diapers all day long, and it feels impossible to get your core strength back. Well, that's exactly why I created Postpartum Ab Rehab, my 6-month group coaching program where I help you heal your core, flatten your stomach, and actually feel strong again in just 10 minutes a day. And guess what? I'm giving away a half scholarship to one special mama. Here's how you enter my giveaway. You just leave a 5-star written review for the Fit Postpartum Mom podcast. All you have to do is scroll down to the 5 stars and click write a review. Take a screenshot and share it on Instagram, but be sure to tag me at Live Core Strong and then send me a quick DM with your name so I know that you are in the contest. All right, so go ahead and do that real quick because this giveaway ends April 11th. If you've been waiting for the right time to focus on you, this is a great time to do it. Go ahead and enter the giveaway, leave a review, and let's get your core strong. All right, mama, we're talking about C-sections. If you had a C-section, you have to listen to this whole episode. If you didn't have a C-section, maybe listen in and then share this with a friend of yours who had a C-section. But let's just start with C-sections are no joke. It is a serious surgery and it takes a lot of time to recover. But here's the thing. Most moms don't realize they're making mistakes that slow down their healing, and their recovery process takes a lot longer than what maybe is expected. So let's talk about a few big things right now. We don't want you to make these mistakes. Big mistake number 1, ignoring pain management. It's tempting to push through the pain, but managing your pain will actually help you move safely and heal faster. Big mistake number 2, not using a postpartum belly wrap. This can provide so much support, gentle support to your core and your incision area, and it makes movement a lot easier and it just feels so much better. This really helps with reducing discomfort. Okay, Big mistake number 3, jumping into the wrong exercises way too soon. So a lot of moms are thinking, okay, I need to do my traditional ab exercises that I did back in college, but these are so harmful, even for a mom who didn't do a C-section, but especially for moms who had a C-section, okay? So we're avoiding the crunches, the planks, we're avoiding all of those really intense core exercises. We're not ready yet, but let's start with a strategic approach to rebuilding your core safely. I'm going to talk about more of this later on, but of course, I would want you to join my postpartum ab rehab program. It is completely safe for C-section moms. It is a rehab program, right, to get your core strong the safe way. All right, well, let's go into how to move safely without making recovery harder for you. So if you're moving too much, or if you're not moving enough, this can make a huge difference in your healing. So here's what you should be doing. 1, I want you to start rolling to your side before you're sitting up. Rolling is a great way to protect your core and it prevents any kind of straining to your incision. So we call this a log roll technique. You're going to be lying down on your back and you're going to do the log roll to the side. And then number 2 is I want you to use your arms for support when you're standing. So when you are pushing up from the bed or if you're pushing up from the floor, let's say you're sitting on the floor with your baby during tummy time, use your arms to get up rather than engaging your core and straining your core. So rely on your arms and legs more and sort of let your core rest while you are recovering. And the third tip I have is walking a little bit every day. I love gradually increasing the amount of walking as you are going through postpartum recovery. So what I recommend is starting with a 1 or 2 minute walk, a gentle walk around your house, doing some laps or going back and forth in the hallway and doing just a few laps a couple times a day. And then the next day, you're going to increase the number of laps or increase the number of minutes that you're walking just by 1 lap or just by 1 minute. So don't increase by too much. You're just doing a gentle increase every day. And this walking is going to really help with your recovery of your C-section. All right, we're going to move into essential movements for scar healing and core restoration. We're talking about so much here in this episode. This is jam-packed with everything postpartum recovery for C-section moms. Scar tissue forms as your incision heals, right? But did you know you can actually help it heal faster and better? Okay, this is like my physical therapy, expertise coming out here in this episode. Gentle scar massage is so important. And once you're cleared by your doctor, you can reduce the tightness and improve the mobility around your incision. Every C-section mom should be doing this, but definitely check with your doctor before you start anything around the scar, okay? Make sure you're fully healed. So for your core, here's what you need to do to start. You want to start doing some deep breathing with core engagement. This is important for helping that mobility around your scar. This is a functional and foundational movement to reconnect your core safely as a C-section mom, okay? So work on some deep breathing. And also the second thing is to work on pelvic tilts or gentle bridges. These are great exercises that help engage the deep core muscles without straining your incision, okay? So we are doing gentle exercise. We're not straining your incision. We're making sure that we are taking care of that incision, and then eventually you want to do some gentle scar massage as well, okay? So these are essential things that you should be thinking about as you're going through your recovery. If you need help in this area, please DM me on Instagram at livecorestrong. Send me an email at hello@livecorestrong.com and I can help you with your recovery. But of course, you can get access to me and a lot of great resources in my program, Postpartum Ab Rehab. All right, well, let's talk about how to start gentle workouts that actually support recovery as a C-section mom. The goal isn't to rush into workouts, but to support your body as it heals. We are supporting your body. We're going slow. We're going to be doing baby steps. We're going to start with 3 things. Like I said, breathing and core activation. Number 2 is slow controlled movements, which I do a boot camp twice a year. And I talk about a lot of these slow controlled movements in my macro movement method. So definitely keep a lookout for whenever we do another boot camp later on in the summertime or around September. So keep a lookout for that. If you want it sooner than that, send me some messages and maybe I'll do another one before then. All right, and the third thing that you need to keep in mind is be consistent with your workouts, but keep them short, right? You don't need to do long workouts. You want to do around 5 to 10 minutes of movement, okay? Slow, controlled movements, consistent movements, and focus on breathing and core activation. So many great tips in this episode. So I'm going to go back and recap what we talked about today because we learned a lot, didn't we? All right. So the myths that we talked about when it comes to C-section recovery is 1, a lot of moms ignore pain management. 2, not using a postpartum belly wrap. And 3, jumping into the wrong exercises too soon. And then the other thing we talked about was how to move safely without making recovery harder. 1, you want to roll to your side before sitting up. 2, you want to use your arms for support when you're standing. And 3, you want to do more walking a little bit every day. We also talked about the essential movements for scar healing and core restoration. You want to focus on deep breathing. That's number 1. And number 2, you want to do some pelvic tilts or gentle bridges. Just really simple, gentle movements. And then we also talked about how to start gentle workouts. You want to focus on the breathing and core activation. You want to make it slow and controlled, and you want to have consistent short sessions. That's hard to say. All right. Well, I want to remind you that we are still doing the giveaway all the way up till April 11th. So you can win a half scholarship to my Postpartum Ab Rehab program if you are sick of your C-section recovery and you're like, this is going so poorly. I'm not feeling good. I need help. I would love to talk to a physical therapist. I need some guidance so that I'm not doing the wrong thing at the wrong time. And I just know exactly what exercises to do and when to do them. That's what my program is all about. It is all there for you, and I walk alongside you, and we do bi-monthly coaching calls so that you can get my eyes on you and we can talk through anything that you're having a trouble with. All right, but you can win a half scholarship to my program. So we don't do this very often. So all you have to do is write a 5-star written review on the podcast, and then you just take a screenshot, share it with me on Instagram, and tag me. Make sure you tag me at Live Core Strong, and then just send me a DM with your name so I can enter you into the drawing. All right, before we go, I just want to remind you that we have lots of episodes about C-sections in the Fit Postpartum Mom podcast. So 2 episodes that I recommend that you go back and listen to would be episode 142, and then episode 84 is all about scar massage. So you don't want to miss that. And I want to always remind you to always live core strong.
Hey mama, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If so, would you take 30 seconds and leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts? It would bring me so much joy. Simply scroll down to the stars and click write a review. Your review will help more women discover our podcast. Let's grow this fit mom movement together. And if you want your friends to come alongside you on this postpartum fitness journey, invite them to our free Facebook group where you can get motivated together. Community is key to success, and that's what I want for you. So join ours by going to the link in the show notes, and before you know it, the baby weight will be falling off as quickly as those stinky diapers. I can't wait to see you on the next episode of the Fit Postpartum Mom Podcast.